What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're here at the ITECC Mall in Vientiane, Laos. Let's check it out. So I just came inside and I'm definitely getting a lot more local mall vibes. It's much different than the Parkson or the Vientiane Center, which I feel like is a little bit more mainstream, but the environment here is super cool and it smells good. Ooh, check it out. I told you guys in a previous video about these red tags. I'm all about them. 30,000 kip. That's nice. My wife's gonna go shopping. 45,000 kip. This is where we're about to be, huh, babe?
Yeah.
Ooh. What I like about places like this is that you can negotiate the price. So I see a lot of stuff here for 300,000 kip, 200,000 kip, 100,000 kip. If you're talking to the right salesman, you have the right approach, you could barter the price down a little bit and it's not considered rude and polite and you're not taking advantage of anybody. It's kind of the way things go in places like this most of the time. So we had some confusion over numbers. Now, a lot of people would tell you that the Lao language is very similar to the Thai language, and that would be true. I can hear some similarities when I hear certain things being pronounced and said, certain phrases, so on and so forth, like sub ID, right? Things like that. But the numbers is where I get super confused. So I've been asking people, how do you say 100,000? And I've gotten about 100,000 answers. So comment and let me know, how do you say 100,000 in Lao? Clear cut, what is the answer? Help me out. Look at the sign, 19,000, 29,000. Oh yeah, I love these types of stores. Got some nice dressier kind of clothes, collards, things of that nature, dresses. I find like there's more modest attire here, such as dresses, long dresses and things like that here in Laos. There is an entire floor that's dedicated to kids. Check this out. Way down there you have a skating rink, like a roller skating rink. You got some snacks and things like that, but on this side you even have a play area just for like little kids, toddlers, and small children. Cool. My wife and I have found the food garden here on what looks like the top floor. A nice sized food court, and there's a good amount of people here, so I'm imagining that the food is good. Oh, look at some of these prices. You got 20,000, 18,000. That's like $1 if you didn't know. See, look, it's a nice sized food court. It's pretty large. I like this amount of people in here. Not as packed as like a Thai mall, obviously, but this is a great sign. I'm excited. So we're checking out this food court and we see a lot of similar stuff. A lot of stuff that we've already eaten, so we might opt to eat somewhere else. But they do have a pretty wide selection overall. I love a good drink place. There's great prices and good variety. This might have to happen. You'll see this all over the streets of Vientiane. This might have to happen. Ooh. So I may have found my drink spot. To be honest, my coffee standards are unchanged. I'm still a coffee snob, but I just like the way some of these local places get down. So it is what it is. We have here 100,000 kip, and me and my wife are gonna see what we can get for 100,000 kip. Let's roll. Ladies and gents, we are Food Garden official. Got 100,000 kip on this joint. About to start swiping. So my wife is gonna get the shrimp with veggies. That's 20,000 kip. Mark it. I want to say something. My wife and I have been waiting quite a bit for our food, but guess what? She's cooking every single meal to order. So I will wait for fresh, hot food. A lot of times in these places, you'll see food kind of just sitting out. You'll see food in warmers and stuff like that, and I've had it. It's okay, but if you can get something that's fresh, it's even better. This is my wife's setup. Everything was made fresh. I saw her chop the vegetables, add every ingredient. we're doing all right. The young lady also threw in this soup, which is pretty standard. And my wife's ready to throw down. So here's a quick couple things. I asked the young lady if I can film her process, and I'm not completely sure if she understood me, but she did like this. I think she was saying she doesn't understand, but for the chance that she's saying, please don't film what I'm doing and give me privacy, I didn't do it. That being said, what I wanted to display is that she's actually cleaning the cooking utensils after, let's say she does a pork thing. She thoroughly cleans with water and soap the dish that she's cooking in, so the wok, and also like let's say the spatula, the ladle, she thoroughly cleans it before she goes to shrimp, before she goes to eggs or anything like that. She's cleaning in between. And so I just wanted to show some of you viewers who haven't been here, or you've had different experiences where you felt like it's unsanitary. Maybe that's a fair stigma, but it's not like that everywhere. So there's a lot of people here who have phenomenal food handling skills, and not just good tasting food, but also sanitary and healthy. Wanted to throw that in there. So I ordered a basic fried egg over rice, and she threw in some soup as per usual. 20,000 kip. Let's go. The results are in, and as you can see, we spared nothing. Maybe some tomatoes. Gives my wife heartburn. But the meal was fire. So we forgot to get drinks. We're so excited to eat. Now we're super thirsty. I love places like this. Look at this. You got 20, 23. A lot of these have a lot of sugar if you don't ask them to not add the sugar, and some of it has it no matter what. So we'll see what we actually get. So my wife's just gonna get milk because she's weird. No, because she's craving it and it's good for her. It's like basically the only thing aside from water that she can drink where there's no issue. So she's just gonna get some milk. She got a nice little frother. Look, she can put the froth on there. Okay, and then you have, okay, for me, Americano ice. A little bit, okay. No? Oh, okay. It's the same, a little bit, right? Same like Thai, nid noi, a little bit. Oh, okay. She actually used the milk frother and put it on here. She did add like a teaspoon of some carnation type stuff if you're used to that, some like evaporated milk, just a little bit. But yeah, that actually looks good. I'm not gonna have any, but it looks good. So what's the verdict?
Delicious. It's literally just milk with ice. It's bomb.
Ew. Say ew in the comments. I'm joking, don't do that. Okay, cup die. So both of our drinks total was 40,000 kip, and we're looking all right. Looks like we got about 15,000 kip remaining. So we had to go back to get some more food. So we got some stir-fried chicken with some rice and some soup because the portions are kind of small. So we're like, yo, let's get something else to eat. Gotta keep it 100 with you guys. And it was about 25,000 kip. So we're over just a hair. My bad. So that's a wrap here in the food court. It was actually pretty good. I suggest if you're gonna come here to eat, to look around, see some different options, things that you like, try Morning Glory or any of the other dishes. I feel like everything was fresh. Everything was cooked to order for the most part. It was good. Come check it out. We ate for about 100,000 kip, which comes out to $6. If it's exactly 100,000 kip, it's about $6. You can eat for just as cheap or cheaper on the street. But if you're here, just want to throw out that option. That'll be all for this ITECC video. I really think it's worth your while. If you haven't been to this particular side of town or this mall, you'll see that there's different ebbs and flows over here. It's a lot more of a local feel. You'll see some different clothing options with some lower prices. You'll see some stuff with some higher prices that have some good quality, really good quality as well. The food court is pretty solid, but I gotta admit, a lot of the stores that would be here are closed. So there's like a couple whole floors that doesn't have much, but I feel like that's also typical in a lot of parts in the world due to the whole post-COVID and COVID thing. But it's a cool place to be. People are nice, friendly, and it's pretty vibrant. If you haven't been here before and you're in the area, come check it out. If you're enjoying my content and you want to follow the journey, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also hit the notification bell so you don't miss content when I drop it.